Any 7 Days to Die, and it feels good to be back. Things have been crazy with life and, just how the world works with a new job and coaching football. But we are back, and we're here to do some 7 Days to Die, and I hope everybody else is glad to be back as well. I am making sure we're on here. Alright, we are good. We are good. Starting a new world, because, it's been, I think it's been a few months since we've really done anything, so. But we just came into this world. We actually spawned right next to this house, so that kind of worked out in our favor here. Got 3 people coming in. All right, awesome. Welcome, everybody. I don't know if anybody has saw the new live stream that was done by, I can't remember who it was, Guns something or other, Guns Smith and Steel or something like that. And they had the 2 of the founders of the Fun Pimps and 7 Days to Die on there. And they talked about a lot of different things, but they did talk about the console. I'm just going to leave that in the fridge because I think this is going to be home, right? But they did talk about the console and how they're wanting to do it, and the way they were talking about it, it was kind of scary. I'm going to put that back on there because we're going to need all that light we can get, right? Boom, we'll just do it like that. We need to get resources since we have a home. I don't think I have enough to make a bedroll, do we? Oh, we do. Okay, let's make a bedroll. Well, yeah, they did a little bit of talking about that in the stream, so. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. My dog is freaking out there. Yeah, I mean, no worries. Thanks for coming by, and thanks for your support. I, can't wait either. But in their live stream, they did talk about they plan to do like an interim drop for the console, the new console version, next year in 2023. Interim means, it's. Hold on, you guys, 1 second. My dog is freaking out. Oh, goodness. Sorry about that, everyone. I do apologize. I'm glad we didn't die right there. But, so 2023 is the interim day for this new console version. Now, what that means to me is, we are going to get a piece of the pie. But he didn't specify even when in 2023. Just, or even that it was for sure. That's just their plan, and their goal was for 2023. But also, it kind of seemed too that the playback for the older versions like PS4 and the Xbox One is really, going to be much farther back than that, based on just kind of how the game mechanics work and what they're working towards. They're not really working towards the PS4 and Xbox One player base, unfortunately. There's this idea that the newer versions of console are, available to everybody, which is just not the case yet in a lot of ways. There's a lot, like, for me, I'm still playing on my PS4 because you can't even get a PS5 here for under $1,000 where I live at. And I don't have, $1,000 to spend on a console. So people thinking that, oh, well, everybody should have the new console by now, that's just not the case. It's a majority of the people are still playing on the older consoles. So it's kind of discouraging to me that, they're really not working on it. And some people say, well, the game can't handle it because of the newer stuff and the consoles are too old. I gotta disagree there, just in my opinion, because I think that, look at games like Skyrim. All the mods and stuff they've added to that, updates they've made to that game, and things like that. Also, games like Fallout 4. Those are all games that have huge worlds and huge things that you can do. And it's nowhere, if you can do that in those games, it should be able to be done in this game. Do the Fun Pimps have the money for things like that? I don't know. I don't know what they're like. I don't know what their team can do. But to say, that you can't do it on the older consoles just doesn't make sense. Especially because of, one of the ports that Iron Galaxy had done was supposed to be the one that was about to come out before everything happened and they went under, before Telltale went under. So they have that, and that's something that could have been done. So obviously they were able to do some more ports. Are we going to have everything that PC has? That's not going to happen. I get to that standard, but that stream did kind of help out in a lot of ways, hearing them talk a little bit more about it again, because it was a long time in between before, we waited years to hear anything about console. And being able to hear more in a more frequent time period now is, a little bit better for us console players. Especially the ones who have the newer consoles, the PS5s and the Xbox Series S and X and things like that. So for those players, that's, big news, with next year being the planned interim drop for the console update version. And I don't know if anybody else has seen the live stream that was made where they talked with them, but it was kind of hinting towards like it would be an update sort of, but you would an updated version of what you had and you would pay, a limited amount. But they said it was something that they would have to go over with Xbox and Sony, or Microsoft and Sony. They'd have to go over that with them because really they make the decision on pricing for things like that. So, it's not all them. And I get that aspect of it. I get that they have to go around those kind of rules too. That makes sense. But enough about that. How has everybody else been? It's been, it's been a while, so a lot of things have happened and changed in the few months that I was away. Life happens. We were hitting a really high point in this channel where we had, we hit up over 1,200 subscribers, and then, I got a new job and I started coaching sports, so my personal life kind of changed where I didn't have as much time to do videos or streams. So I do apologize for that, but I am, we're back as good as we can be for now. I don't know that, I'm going to be able to stream 5 days a week. I do want to try to go back to at least 3 days a week of doing streams and maybe 1 day a week uploading a video, potentially. It kind of just really will depend on how everything's going, work-wise, things like that. We're going to make us our stone axe. So I was doing a lot of talking and got a little behind. Those of you who are watching that do still play on console, what do you guys feel? Have you guys seen any of the live streams about it? I want to say, let's see here. Guns, Nerds, and Steel is the YouTube channel that had them on there. that did the live stream about the console update, and it wasn't just about a console update. They talked about a lot of things, a lot about the vision and where they plan to take the game as far as mods and other things like that. So it wasn't just a console, stream talking about that, but they did bring it up, which I thought was nice to have that interaction and be able to listen to what they had planned. Did we get? Oh, we got a decent amount of wood. We need to start getting some stuff going here. Let's make. We don't have really any stone. Let's get some stone going. And if you guys haven't yet, let's hit that subscribe button and that like button, because it helps me out in the algorithm, and it keeps our stuff moving right along, which we missed for a while. So the channel went a bit stagnant for a minute with me being gone. I went from 1,000 hours of watch time in a month to I think like 100 something now, because I was gone for several months, so the time on that definitely went down. But other than that, I mean, it hasn't been terrible. How many did I made 3 of those? Why'd I do that? I wasn't paying attention. Well, we got a level 6 now. That's fine. That's just fine. Let's... Nice, Stephanie. Yeah, I would love to get a PC. Not even just for 7 Days to Die, but for other games as well. It's just one of those things. Financially, you gotta get there for it, and when you got 2 kids, and bills, makes it a little bit more difficult. But I mean, I would even be happy with, whatever they had coming out right before Telltale went down, giving us that update. At least it's something new to hold us over until we can keep going. Yeah, absolutely. It is still a great game. Like, I've been, covering this game for 6 years, and I do still play it. I do still love this game. So you're absolutely right there. Because, even if we just got a couple new zombies added, I think would be super helpful. And, small stuff like maybe even electricity getting brought in. And maybe a couple different weapons. Things like that. Small things. Can we get this deer? What do you guys think? Let's make some arrows first. Because there's that deer right there, and I want to make food like a thing right away. Where did it take off already? I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Where's this house? I think there might be zombies at that house, though. 18 seconds left. Because we are on Nomad, so it's not going to be super easy. I don't want to come in with really weak weaponry trying to take that house over. That deer's still over there, which is fine. Scrap that. Let's get a new one. Oh, I don't want that there. Okay. Let's go look and see. Zombies here. We don't really have to do anything. We have a house already. There is desert right there, so that's kind of cool. So we can get yucca and things like that. I think that'll be helpful as well. Yeah, that's always been a thing, and I think that was just something that, you know, fell by the wayside when, because, you know, we haven't had an update since 2017, so that was still early in this game. So I think that would be, you know, a huge update for us. Oh my god, there's a bear right there. Are you freaking kidding me? I thought it was a pig at first. Holy smokes. Was that a regular bear? God, why so early on with the bears? I almost walked right up to it too. Nothing in that car. Okay, now, why is this bear like heading right towards our house? What are the odds of that? So we're just gonna spend a little bit of time over here. There's a road there. It seems like the bears always want to find me early on for some reason. Like, I can handle zombies early on, but why the bears? How much wood we got now? Almost 1,000. Because we're going to want to do some upgrades on the house, and we want to have plenty of wood to build tools overnight to get leveled up. It's early stages of the game of just, you know, rinse, cycle, repeat, you know, going through the motions. Stone, wood, stone, wood. We're gonna need more plant fibers too, so just gotta remember that. Did I ever put our clothes on? Okay. Because I know I picked up a pair of pants and a hat. We picked up cotton too, right? Yeah, let's make some cloth, because I want some cloth boots, because those are pretty helpful early on. Oh, there's our first zombie spotted. Let's say we get a kill. It's one of them tough ones too, huh? Oh, walked too fast. Level 22 bow, so we're not going to be busting out any kind of ridiculous damage on him, but there we go. Some iron arrowheads and our first zombie kill. I'll probably head back towards our house soon, just so we can kind of see what's going on with that, with the whole bear situation. We need more stone though, and more iron for sure, because I want to have the iron reinforced club. It's a smart thing to have. Should we do the... Let's go ahead and do it. Let's get this stuff out of the way on the side. While we're here, we might as well. So we need the gloves, we need the hood, the pants, the shirt, and the shoes. We might as well. We got plenty of plant fibers, so let's knock that stuff out. Makes sense to me. Oh, absolutely. That's why, like, for me, I always play random gen, but I know certain seed names that I use, so I'm like, okay, I know if I use this, I'm not going, you know, oh, what's going on here? Why can I not wear it? Plant fiber gloves, wear them. Did I make 2? I made 2, that's why. Why did we not make the hood? I made 2 gloves and no hood. That just seems dumb. Alright. I thought I made the hood, but I guess I didn't. Oh yeah, so I think boats would be cool. Even if they're just like little wooden rowboats. I think that's something that would be pretty cool. So I'm right there with you on that. Let's make our boots. Yeah, because I've had some that just ridiculous amounts of water. To where I just started a new world because it sucks so bad. So I hear you there, absolutely. And that's always been an issue with random gen if you didn't know a certain seed was going to have certain things. Because I used to just do random names because I didn't think it mattered. And then I realized, oh, it does matter, because if you don't put in the right name, you're going to have a world that has 20 feet of a desert and then the rest is ocean and you can't do anything and it's just miserable the whole time. And that's not even fun at that point. So you got to learn what random gen maps are going to be good for sure. Yeah. And then by that time, you're so irritated that you had to do that you just, you know, you either restart on a different map or you just turn the game off altogether because you're frustrated. Oh yeah, there's several, I don't know all of them, but there's Valencia that you can use on console, and there's Ruby. I use one that's just Cities, C-I-T-I-E-S, you know, and that's the map that I'm playing on now, and it's a good map. There's a lot, you know, there's snow biome, there's plenty of green biome, there's desert. And there's plenty, I think there's like 7 or 8 like good sized cities. And then I think 3 hub cities. We gotta be careful. I keep forgetting that there's a bear here. I gotta remember that. 1,200 wood, that's not even gonna be close to enough. Yeah, we just gotta be careful of the bear, because I'm gonna be pretty PO'd we die right away. Did the bear just stop? Oh, now there's a zombie at our house? Coolsies. Oh, snap. Okay, there's the bear. He did not keep going or disappear. He's still here. So we'll just hang tight over here, out of the way of Mr. Bear. Maybe he'll kill that zombie for us. That's where we spawned at that house. No zombies. Now there's a zombie there. And a bear. I want to say I've had more bear deaths and accidental explosion deaths in this game than I have being killed by zombies. Like, being killed by zombies is something that kind of, unless it's maybe dogs, but like in a regular, just normal zombie, I normally don't get killed by those. Wounded, yes. But normally deaths come from bears, stupid explosions, or dogs. Oh, that's some stuff that'll be helpful if we don't find a mining helmet. Because that's another frustrating part of this game too, is trying to find a mining helmet. Sometimes you find it immediately, and other times you spend days trying to find one. I thought we wore the plant fiber pants already. I don't know why that didn't count. Guess we'll make them again. We got plenty of plant fibers. Just want to kind of get that out of our way here. There we go, and put those pants back on and scrap those ones down. Craft us a wooden club, because that's what it says to do. Let's go ahead and make a new stone axe too while we're at it. Are we okay? So he doesn't know we're here. That's good. I think we should kill it. I really don't want it to come sneaking up on me. Oh. I didn't even realize it. We'll take the jars. We will take the jars. There is a deer. I just don't see us being able to one-shot it. We can try. We'll see what happens. Well, we didn't one-shot it, but we did two-shot it. I mean, we're gonna smell now, so the bear might come after us, and the zombies for sure coming after us, but considering we're not starting at a house that already has a forge, this was necessary. We need the bone for the bone shiv. Now the PC version, I think it's called the bone knife, right? It's not even called the bone shiv. Where's the house? What is this? Is this just like a texture thing? Yeah. Yep, it is. Alright. Heading back to the house. Maybe. The zombie I can kill. Bear stresses me out. And not knowing where Barry the Bear is residing at right at this moment. Also a bit stressful. Let's go inside and just shut the door. I mean, it could have just kind of rendered away. Not sure. There we go. Eventually we'll build up the entire house, but just trying to kind of fix it up a bit so we don't have a bunch of gaping holes in our house. Beautiful. I mean, this is just glass, so they could bust right through that if they wanted, but we can worry about that later. It's already 1700. So it's going to be night soon. So this is stuff, like obviously you guys already have electricity that works. This light works. Can we see the bear out there? No. Maybe he moved on. Maybe the bear has moved on. The zombie appears to have moved on. What was that? See, those big boulders, they confuse me sometimes, make me think something's out there that's not out there. Okay. Let's get some arrows going. We used a lot of our stone just now, but that's okay. And we'll make a new bow in a moment, too. We'll get some more stone and some more wood while we're chilling. Over here, though. Away from the direction the bear was. Oh, good. Alright, we're hunted, so where's Mr. Zombie at? We're hunted. Is he underground? Is he crawling? I don't understand. Now we're just sensed. Not entirely sure what happened there. I started one day and there was a zombie that was not a feral zombie and it was just booking it at me. Don't know what happened, how it happened, or why it happened, but yeah, it just, you know, sprinting out of nowhere at me. Scared the crap out of me. Luckily, I think at that time I already had like a decent weapon. Like my bow was in like the hundreds already, and I had a level 100 something iron reinforced club or something like that. So that part, you know, was fine, but it was just weird. Middle of the day, zombie sprinting at me. It's like, what in the world is happening? Still 97, yeah. I just want to have enough to be able to craft tonight. Oh, and that's broken. It's gonna take a whole minute for that. Those are done. Well, we're already waiting, so we'll make a new one. And we'll make a new bow, because why not? 30 more seconds. Get some more plant fibers, I guess. Really all we can do at the moment. Do we still have that meat on us? Yeah, because we're dumb and we didn't put it in the house. No wonder the freaking zombies were sensing us. Put it in there. Beautiful. Yeah, now we got 7 pieces of meat too, so that's nice. Some honey. Don't need that. Let's put some stuff up though. Like we'll put these jars up. And we're not going to organize this all up right this moment, but at least it's not on our person. Gotta put the fruit with eggs in there though, so that way that stuff's all together. Boom. And we have our new bow. Amazing. Nice. We need the iron reinforced club. Do we not? What happened to, oh, we put all that iron up because we're dumb. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna go see, my daughter's calling me. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to cut the stream short. I have to make a phone call. I do apologize, but thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one.